Well, all time, here's what you've got to consider. The all-time team isn't really all-time. It's post-62 when the Mets were born. So don't go trying to put on Ruth, Garrigan, DiMaggio like I did. It's the Mets and Yankees all-time. Let the debate begin at first, where Keith Hernandez set the savvy standard for the Mets, and Don Mattingly was good enough long enough to have his number retired by the Yankees, baseball's greatest honor. At second base, the Bronx has been blessed with Bobby Richardson, who was as smooth and upstanding as they come, only to be followed later by Willie Randolph, who anchored the infield in the late 70s. At shortstop, the Mets had a gem in Buddy Harrelson. His fight with Pete Rose is legendary, while currently Derek Jeter is showing all the signs of being one of the best. At third, Greg Nettles was to New York what Brooks Robinson was to Baltimore, in upset. And in the most problematic position the Mets have ever had, Howard Johnson's power led them to greatness in '86. The outfield is crowded with stars. A checkered past with riveting ability, Darryl Strawberry. 3 home runs in 1 World Series game, the straw that stirred, Reggie Jackson. And from the Commerce Comet to the bitter end, the Mick is a forever hero. And with 61 home runs in 61, Roger Maris did better than Babe Ruth. All you need to know. Behind the plate, it was a kid, Gary Carter, who was one of the championship's last pieces. While Thurman Munson was gritty and powerful as captain of the Bombers. And on the mound, the right-hander is just about unanimous. Hall of Famer Tom Seaver. From the left side, Ron Guidry authored the 2-strike ovation as Louisiana Lightning, while in Flushing, Jerry Koosman defined durability and smarts. Tough choice. Off the bench, it's hard to argue with the clutch-hitting fire of Lou Piniella from the right side, nor Le Grand Orange Rusty Staub from the left. He ate well and hit for power. As manager, a sentimental favorite is Gil Hodges, who calmly guided the amazing Mets, while Davey Johnson has to be given credit with making sense out of the sometimes Met madness.
Well, there are a lot of Met fans here. Joe McIlvaine right there, and Steve Peters of the New York Mets.
Well, we're not going to show that, but some unruly fan is on the field right now. We're hoping that this game could be played without interruptions like that. For the most part, the crowd has just been super. Excitement generated. We were both out around 3:30, 4 o'clock today. Genuine enthusiasm.
It has been a great day for Mets fans, and a great day all the way around.
Just outside. Jeter did not go, says first base umpire Don Dinkinger. So the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Derek Jeter. Strike 3 called, and MLICKI, in his 279th game, gets his first complete game shutout. Ralph, you're exactly right. What a boost to his self-esteem.
And he did it with the pitch that got him through this ball game in great style, the curveball. The curveball, one of the best in baseball, and he was able to really use it tonight, and that's shutout 6-0.
We'll be back right after this from Dodge.
Yankees and the Mets squaring off in Game 1 of the first Subway Series since 1957. News 2 reporter Vince DeMentri is live at Yankee Stadium with fan reaction. Vince, nice night.
Game 1 of the Subway Series is in the books, and at least for tonight, Mets fans can claim bragging rights to New York City. This one wasn't even close. Mets smoked the Yankees 6-0.
Welcome to Game 1 of the Subway Series.
It was playoff atmosphere at Yankee Stadium, and the fans were juiced up.
Let's see
sweep this series. That's going to be it. Mets all the way. Take a look to the flag that's flying out in left field. I think it says New York Yankees 1996 World Champions.
For the first time in 40 years, the Subway Series is in full swing. The last time we experienced a New York rivalry, the Yankees beat the Brooklyn Dodgers in the 1957 World Series. Fast forward to today.
Game in his major league career shuts out the Yanks all the way on 9 hits, and the Mets win it 6-0. Let's go right to the videotape. Top of the first after a check swing double by Gilkey. Olerud came through with a double. Gilkey scored. It was 1-0 Mets. Then Husky came up. Also base hit off Pettit. Olerud scored, and it was 2-0 Mets. Then I would call this the play of the night. Pickoff. Pettit picks off Husky. Now Hundley was on third, and they forget about him. Pettit throws home, and look at this slide by Hundley. Man, that is a major league hook slide, safe, 3-0 Mets. Then big hit, 2 outs, top of the 7th. Olerud base hit. Franco and Lopez score 5-0, and Gilkey sacrifice fly 6-0. And this had to be the bonehead play of the night. Trailing 6-0 in the 9th inning. For some reason, Hayes tries to stretch a single and a double. He is a dead bird. With me right now, and here's MLICKI. What a game this guy pitched. He stayed in there, struck out 9 hits, and he wins it.
6-0, and here's the man of the hour standing with me,
Dave MLICKI, his first career complete game, first career shutout. You never saw Yankee Stadium before today?
No, never been here. I've always wanted to come here, though. It's you know, a lot of history, a lot of great players have been here, so it's been a thrill.
Do you ever want to do the highlights on the news?
Sure, let's give it a go.
Let's go. Dave MLICKI's going to help us do the highlights. First of all, a tip-off. It would be the Mets night. Second batter, Bernard Gilkey, a check swing, a double off Andy Pettit. And a good number of Met fans on hand cheering the Mets tonight. It was a 3-run top of the first. Big play, Pettit with the pickoff of Butch Husky. Todd Hundley, as a result, tries to steal home, and he makes it 3-0. All right, then you struck out Fielder in the 6th. Big moment?
Yeah, you know, I hung a slider the pitch before, and he hit it a mile, and so that curveball there was a pretty big pitch.
1 of 8 strikeouts. John Olerud with the bases loaded in the 7th. The base hit, 2 runs scored, made it 5-0, and then how about the last out? You surprised you went all the way?
No, it was just a great feeling, you know, to end it on a strikeout like that, and you know, against this team, it was just a thrill, and you can't say enough. It was just a lot of fun out there tonight, and you know, a lot of Met fans out here, and it was great.
Getting Derek Jeter to end it and wrapping it up with 8 strikeouts and then the 6-0 win. Did it mean as much to your ball club as the media and the fans built it up to be?
Sure, you know, I think so. You know, to win the first one is pretty big, I think. You know, we just want to come in here and win the series. So, you know, we got one out of the way and we need another one. So, you know, a lot of excitement on our team and a lot of confidence. So things have been going pretty well.
We have some more footage we'll show you. I guess you had another key moment when you got Martinez with a couple of men on, and this was a big moment for you as well.
He's a great hitter, and that was a tough part of the game right there, and I've been throwing him away all game, and I threw him a fastball in right there, and he kind of popped it up, so that helped out a lot.
Did you keep glancing out there to see if John Franco was getting ready? Because I was up in the press box.
No, not really. I didn't know. I figured it'd either be John or Greg, and glad we didn't have to get to him.
Well, congratulations. First career complete game, first career shutout. What a time for it.
Yeah, great place to do it.
All right, thank you.
Thanks
Dave MLICKI, thanks for waiting around, coming on with us. Star of the game. Thanks for being with us. Elsewhere in interleague play today, it was the battle of the Cubs and White Sox in Chicago. They wore throwback uniforms, their first meaningful game since the 1906 World Series. And how about this play in the 3rd inning? Dave Martinez of the White Sox, the base hit. 1 run scores, and then Ray Durham tries to score, runs over Scott Service, holds on, and the White Sox win it. Okay, let's check out the scoreboard.